Greetings from Paha Sapa, the Black Hills, the center of all that is, and the place where the Dakota people come to pray for the state of the world. The purpose of this video is to make a little pitch for my hometown, Lead, South Dakota. The Lead Area Chamber of Commerce website. Go to www.leadmethere.org. Like Lead Me There. Now, the name of this town, L-E-A-D, a lot of people pronounce it lead, who don't know how to pronounce it properly. Sort of like the capital of South Dakota. It looks like Pierre, but it's really pronounced Pier. Well, you know, some people would say this is a weird state. But when I first came to this town, Lead, it was just to stop by. And the reason I was stopping by was because I was on my way back from Wyoming, looking to move from Wisconsin to Wyoming, probably Sheridan or Cody. And I came back here and I decided to stop here and Lead at a hotel. And I, my car then in the parking lot of the Lynn's Dakota Mart grocery store, the ignition stuck in the on position, so that car was running and I couldn't turn it off. Fortunately, it was the middle of the day, and I was able to drive it down to a place called Triple K Tire and Repair in Central City, about 3 miles down the road. Took them 3 days to get the parts to fix that vehicle, so I was stuck here in Lead, South Dakota for 3 days. Well, I fell in love with the place. And the rest is history. Housing was cheap. It still is. Taxes are kind of high, though. Property taxes are. But they're not as bad as they are in some other parts of the country. You're getting a tour here. See these pictures? See these pictures? You can say, live here, community profile, visit Lead. The Lab. Now, this is a really cool place. The Lab. The Sanford Underground Laboratory at Homestake, and it goes by a lot of other names too. The Sanford Underground Research Facility, SURF, SURF. Really cool place. The Deep Underground Science and Engineering Laboratory, or DUSEL. They're looking at particles from outer space, neutrinos in particular, and others. They're researching dark matter. That's because the old Homestake mine, the old Homestake gold mine, 2 kilometers deep. And they're going to put stuff down all the way at the bottom of that. By the time you... Skateboarding, now this is winter sports season here, except, tonight it's 20 below zero. It might be a little bit rough out there. But another thing about living in a place like this, now we're at 5,000 foot altitude, living in a place like this, never seen cleaner air, never. Now when there's fires in the summer, that's a little bit different, but that's not very often. You've never seen cleaner air. You get out there and you do some of these sports, and you swim a mile a day at the Deadwood Recreation Center like I do. And, wow, I mean, I'm telling you, you do that in the winter, you stack wood, you load wood in the wood stove, and all that sort of good stuff, loading and unloading wood, shoveling snow. I use an old-fashioned shovel, you know. I don't want a snow blower because the doggone thing will have to be maintained and repaired. A shovel, you just go out and buy another one for $10. You do all that kind of stuff, and you're going to have a heck of an appetite. A heck of an appetite. And I find that winter is the time that I become the most robust. At 5 foot 6 inches tall and 120 pounds, I don't have to worry much about calories except to make sure I get enough. And after all these kinds of activities, it's pretty hard not to get enough to eat. I mean, you'd have to be a real weirdo not to have a massive appetite. And go for it. Go for it. There's a place called Louie's down the road. L-E-W-I-E-S. Best cheeseburger this side of the international date line. attractions rich in history and natural beauty. Even you can even do beach volleyball. I mean, that's kind of perverted for a place like this, but you can do it. Yeah, recreation, outdoor enthusiast stream. Well, there's beach volleyball again. Vacation here. I'll bet we're going to see. If we see beach volleyball again, I'll scream. Okay, well, but see, just go to the website www.leadmethere.org. Not .com. Maybe that'll work, but look at all the links, see all the events. This is a cool little town, and I thought, oh wow, someday somebody's gonna discover. Look, it's 17 degrees below zero outside. Real feel minus 52. That's the so-called wind chill factor. Minus 52. Well, I don't know. I don't have any wind here at my house. But big number 8 is sitting out there with infrared lamps underneath it, hoping that it'll start in the morning. Oh, and the Sturgis Rally. They come up here every August. What a hoot. What a hoot to watch. So that's my pitch for my hometown. Visit Lead, South Dakota. About us history. Lead, pronounced Lead, was officially founded in July 10th, 1876, after the discovery of gold. Lead comes from a mining term. It means an outcropping of gold-bearing ore. Lead the miners to the mother lode. Well, there's some spelling errors in this website. I'm going to have to get on them about that. But anyway, that's all for the better anyway. Just come along over here to Lead, South Dakota any time of the year, but winter and summer are the best times. And that's just about all we have here. 10 months of winter, 2 months of summer. Well, we have a couple of months of fall some years. This year we didn't have any. October 4th, Storm Atlas put an end to summer like that. Bam. So we just are having summer right into winter. Of course, well, whatever. Those are the best seasons, summer and winter, around here. Stan Jabalisco, fearless leader and all that other stuff. My Authors Guild website. You can find that by typing the Magnates of Malarkey into your favorite search engine as a phrase. I am the prime elder of the Magnates of Malarkey, the fearless leader of the Barons of Bologna, and in general the supreme intergalactic commander of the Sultans of Stupidity. Hit about me. Go to all that stuff about my website. And Neutrino Lab. Click on Neutrino Lab. That'll tell you more about that lab we got here. Sanford Underground Research Facility. All you got to do is go to my website and hit the Neutrino Lab. And there you be. Stan Jabalisco from Paha Sapa, the Black Hills, where the Lakota people come to pray for the state of a world that needs it badly. Signing off. Until next time. So long.